Welcome to the Upper School of Classical Christian Academy. I'm Christy Cecil, and I am the Upper School Assistant Principal. My journey to this position has been a bit unconventional. After being married 2 years, my husband Dan sensed the Lord calling him to seminary. We left our home state of South Dakota and moved to Fort Lauderdale while Dan attended seminary. I continued my career as a registered nurse, and soon we were parents to 2 boys. Though our intention was to return to the Midwest, the Lord called Dan to a pastorate in North Fort Myers, and we've been blessed in our 15 years of ministry there. We learned about CCA when looking into school options for our oldest son, Caleb. It's hard to believe it's now been 15 years that CCA has partnered with our family. All 4 of our children have attended CCA since kindergarten, and when our youngest began kindergarten, I accepted the assistant principal position. That was 7 years ago, and many things have changed in our family and at CCA, but the commitment to Christ-centered, family-enriching classical education has become a staple part of our home. We have seen such fruitfulness in the lives of our children as we've partnered to educate them. Now that Caleb is in college, we continue to reap the benefits of our educational choice. I hope you find CCA to be a perfect fit for your family too. In order to give you a picture of our upper school, I'd like to use our time together to consider several frequently asked questions I hear from parents. What is an upper school class like? Upper school students receive superior instruction in small classes with skilled teachers. Our small size provides a unique opportunity for student-specific instruction. Questions from home day learning can be addressed, and students are well known to their teachers. Many classes have blended grade levels, which creates a strong sense of family among our students. With 3 classroom days each week, teachers focus their attention on highly engaging activities that draw students into the topics being learned. Your student can expect to be part of a positive culture of learning at CCA. What makes hybrid so great? Our unique hybrid model offers flexibility to students, which allows them to pursue extracurricular interests more deeply. Community drama, Irish dance, internships, extensive travel sports, and Olympic training have been valuable experiences some of our upper school students have pursued. Student athletes are able to play their preferred sport with a public school team or the homeschool league. Flexibility is enjoyed on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as students are able to structure those days according to their choosing. And yes, that even includes sleeping in. Our hybrid model also keeps parents highly engaged in their child's education. We want and need our parents to be involved at CCA. Your time on campus gives you a glimpse into classroom activities and structure, and develops your relationship with teachers and other students. Unlike other school options that allow parents only limited access to daily operations, we welcome parents into all parts of our school community. How do I homeschool? And what about classes I struggled in? How do I help my students succeed? Parent training is done in August to help parents understand various parts of our curriculum and equip them for successful home learning days. Teachers detail how to use the curriculum, what will happen in class, and how parents can facilitate the best home learning. In the logic and rhetoric stages of learning, students are growing more and more independent, so I like to think of a parent's role during these years in one of 4 categories: oversight, accountability, coach, and teacher. As your student develops through the logic stage of questioning, discovering, and analyzing, your task is to support, direct, and facilitate learning as a coach and teacher. Your older rhetoric student is growing toward deeper conceptual understanding and articulate, persuasive presentation of knowledge. Parents are needed to hold these students accountable for their learning, spur them on in their academics, and provide oversight in the work they do. In both stages, there are times parents may provide direct instruction, but no parent should be intimidated by literary analysis, chemistry, or algebra. Here are my tips for successful home learning. First, how can the curriculum help? Review material that's been covered in class. Review the textbook and other components of your curriculum. Review notes. Sometimes talking out a problem helps students arrive at the answer. Second, what other tools do you have? One of the best things we can help our students do is learn how to learn. These are opportunities to be an academic coach and consider how you and your student can arrive at understanding. Think about all the resources available to you. Would a Google search or an instructional YouTube video provide a helpful explanation? And third, how can your teacher help? Your CCA teacher is ready to help. As your partner, each teacher wants your student to understand and learn. You are always encouraged to reach out and ask for help when needed. Teachers are available by email and sometimes phone on Tuesdays and Thursdays. How does CCA prepare students for college? CCA's high school course progression is robust. Our classical roots carry over into high school courses like formal logic, rhetoric, and humanities, as well as many opportunities for classroom presentation, in-depth discussion, advanced math, and lots of writing exercise, all of which develop college preparedness. Academic electives are included in each year of high school, so our students graduate with more than the required credit hours in math, science, and social science. This creates a transcript that is appealing to colleges and universities. All high school level core classes are offered at an optional weighted honors level. Honors courses incorporate additional and deeper learning of math, science, English, and history topics. Motivated junior and senior students who are interested in further challenge have the opportunity to take dual enrollment classes offered through Florida Southwestern or one of two Christian universities we partner with. Many of our students find dual enrollment courses beneficial to their educational goals. They add weight to a student's GPA. They can boost student confidence as they anticipate their future college experience, and they allow students to complete some college credits early. CLEP options are another great avenue for completing early college credits. We strongly encourage our students to utilize Modern States for free CLEP preparation and testing. High school coursework, coupled with several years of PSAT exposure and opportunities for ACT and SAT test prep, give CCA students solid preparation for those high-stakes college entrance tests. Our students consistently score well above national averages. Unlike most schools, CCA's guidance counselor is closely and actively involved in guiding students through high school to meet their own individual goals. In Lee County, a student-to-counselor ratio of 300 to 1 is not uncommon. At CCA, our guidance counselor is able to have a personal relationship with each high school student, which allows her insight in helping students meet long-term goals the best possible way. Our graduates have proudly been accepted at all of the following schools: what outside of class opportunities does CCA offer? Classical educators celebrate the fact that we are whole beings made in God's image. While academics is the bulk of our time with students, we delight in nurturing not just their minds, but their whole person. We are thoughtful in planning and organizing opportunities for our students to grow as individuals. There are several opportunities upper school students have to stretch themselves beyond academics and book learning. In chapel, we give our attention to the care of the soul. Each month, we set forth the authority and sufficiency of Scripture as our standard for how we live and what we believe. Students are given opportunity to lead in small group discussion. They're publicly commended for their demonstrations of Christ-like character, and they receive faithful, sound Bible instruction. It is our committed prayer that gospel seeds are deeply rooted in the heart of each and every CCA student. Collaboration, teamwork, leadership, character, and skill are just a few ways students grow as members of a team. CCA offers several ways for students to be part of a team. Odyssey of the Mind, various athletic teams, yearbook, and student government are all valuable parts of our upper school student life. CCA's house system organizes students and their families into one of 4 houses. Over the course of the school year, houses plan community and service events and participate in competitive games and activities. At the end of the year, the coveted house trophy is awarded to the house with the most points accumulated over the year. Within a house, students of all ages develop relationships as they socialize and serve our community together. What is the student culture like at CCA? As a Christian educational community, we value giving back, and we want our students to share that value. Upper school students assist in lower school elective classes, help coach lower school athletic teams, and provide leadership to lower school students at History Day and Maverick Games. Students also serve outside of our school community. Service opportunities are organized for upper school students each semester. Our students have invested themselves in broader community events like ECHO's Global Conference, a local soup kitchen, Thank a Police Officer Day, local church cleanup, and Holidays Without Hunger. House events provide additional avenues for students to love their neighbors as themselves. Positive relationships are forged as students work alongside one another, even investing sweat equity at times. Our student culture isn't all work and no play. We find plenty of opportunities to have fun together with our student-organized Spirit Days, Spring Spirit Week and Intramural Volleyball Game, Maverick Games, an annual National Day of something celebration, and end of semester parties. We know the value of hard work and good play. It can be those moments of lighthearted fun or playful competition that strengthen the bonds of our students. Even teachers enjoy having fun with our students, which adds such a valuable human dimension to teacher-student relationships. Perhaps you have noticed a key word in what we do at CCA: together. The very fabric of our school is based on what we do and who we are together. Parents and their children, families and other families, teachers, parents, and children. Together defines us, and I invite you to discover what we can do together.